course, some idiot with their cell phone.
How are there any civilians still left here?
Venom seems even more gigantic than normal.
Have you seen Weather Shadows?
I don't remember if I have or not.
Because in that one, he gets huge.
We will crack your tiny bones.
Also, he doesn't wait till the end of the turn to fight.
Are we fighting outside the Museum of Natural History?
I believe we are.
You took everything from us.
Oh, hey, Conchu. Wait, they have a Conchu exhibit. There's something important I have to know about the DLC.
Put that down as a definite maybe.
Is there Moon Knight?
You will find out if we get there.
Ken Lantern has Moon Knight, please.
We're not telling you which heroes and villains appear or not.
Game, you're subjecting me to indignities. Let me have this.
No.
Coming at you. Nice. Let's do this.
Okay, Discord just had a hiccup.
I was gonna say, it disconnected and reconnected almost instantly.
I don't hear anything because I'm the one recording. I don't need him to actually bounce into anything.
It's just amusing.
I saw a move.
He really was just throwing air conditioners.
Yep. You know what?
Here I am. The one that you love, asking for another day.
One day more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, his huge ass would probably kill a man.
Hey, now we can't melee the sucker.
Does anybody got fire or Sonics?
I mean, her sword's on fire.
You're struggling.
Ew, he slimed me.
Okay, I don't recall portals being in Venom's normal moveset.
To be fair, he is being taken over by Lilith.
Follow Spider-Man's lead here. He's the expert when it comes to Venom.
Thanks. I recommend giving him a wide berth, especially if he's feeling huggy.
Great advice.
That reminds me of a Captain Marvel comic from the early 2000s. Not the Captain Marvel in this game, a different Captain Marvel. Okay, Rick, you've been partnered with the Hulk forever. How do you fight him? Hire Juggernaut to do it? Move to Portugal. I'm being serious. Someone die!
Even feels like Juggernaut would have a hard time.
So I'm of the firm belief that, like, Juggernaut should be in a similar weight class to Hulk. He should be one of the few villains who should be able to 1v1 the Hulk and do okay. I believe, like, Colossus and Ben Grimm both should be, like, a step below that in terms of strength.
Okay, that was awesome.
That didn't even have to move, he just had to beat the blockade.
Yep.
Who needs a wall when he got his hands to Venom?
Also, Spidey saying he gets huggy. Does that mean that Venom's a cuddler?
I'm going for it.
Yes.
I think he gets like an old bear. he hugs, then he bites.
I feel with given how much they put the tongue emphasis on, it probably gets in there too.
The funny thing is, when McFarlane originally designed Venom, he did not have the tongue thing going on. He was like a slightly buffer Black Spider-Man with teeth. And not even like the monstrous teeth, just regular-ass teeth. And then, as the 90s went on, they made him just more monstrous looking, which, to be fair, I like Venom with the giant tongue and fangs.
I picked up the origins of a monster or Venom, and basically how his original beating was Venom doesn't generate webs. It's his own body.
Yeah, it's part of the symbiote. That looks like a clever way to beat him.
That was how he was originally beaten.
Yep.
He was pushed to his limit.
So now looking at it with the lions in front of it, I'm wondering if we're actually in front of the library. Which means Winnie the Pooh and his friends are in there!
Oh god.
I really like this ability Magic has. I really like this.
So our two MVPs are Blade and Magic. Got it.
Just because you can basically position Knockback on any point in the map you want.
And it's especially great because the main villain we're fighting apparently can just KO everybody once they're portal to him.
Well, I mean, right now we're throwing mooks at him, which have no hit points.
You will suffer for that.
Mind you, it looks like you could throw him at the mooks.
Actually, he's immune to knockback.
Makes sense, he's big.
I mean, like what the mooks just did, just.
Unfortunately, that doesn't land on anybody, technically. It just hits the ground. Yeah, it doesn't actually do what you're hoping it does.
Where's the fun in that?
So
I can already tell, I personally would hate playing this game, but I'm enjoying watching it. I am enjoying watching it.
Yeah. I'm behind you!
Unfortunately, not quite close enough.
You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look.
Just the girl in horns.
What does that have to do with sacrificing? Ooh. Oh,
Right
I
into
don't
the
want to exactly explode that.
Yeah, that would hurt us. That's a sturdy sign.
And I'm good. This one's for you.
Yes, let's just do that right in front of the big scary symbiote.
The funny thing is, canonically, Spider-Man can't actually sense Venom with his spider sense, just because the costume was basically attached to Spider-Man for so long. His biology just registers it as oh yeah, that's me. Me is safe. That said, back during the Clone Saga, Ben Reilly could spider sense Venom, because Ben Reilly was never bonded to.
She just runs up. I'm fine.
Fragile, but not as fragile as you.
Oh, come on, Eddie. Leave the ACs alone. It gets hot.
Spider, not heroes, not beauty.
What you got against air conditioner, man?
until you are ours.
Every Halloween, Linkara usually
End
covers
this
part of the
fight
clone
soon
side of
before he
Spider-Man.
brings down the entire city.
Haddy's covered the part where they introduce Spider Side.
Oh God, Spider Side.
So he's about to do a big AoE attack there.
Spider Side, who really only should have had one appearance. Too many clones, dude. Too many clones.
Let's see, how do I want to do this?
So Spider Side basically suffers from what I consider like symbiote syndrome. Stay with me on this. So, during the Spider-Man comics, we got Venom introduced as a villain, and people glommed onto him. But then people were like, oh, he should be a hero, you know? So then we got Carnage, who was like, oh, he's like Venom, but more extreme. And people were like, okay, I'm okay with this. And then we got a whole bunch of other symbiotes who were forgettable, and it's like, okay, they're supposed to be like more extreme than Carnage, and just, this has gotten silly. During the Clone Saga, we got Ben Reilly, who was the Spider clone, like the classic Spider clone, and it's like, yeah, he's cool. And then we got Kane, who's like, yeah, he's the edgelord failed clone. And people were like, oh yeah, he's cool. And he was for about 5 minutes. But because people glommed onto him and were like, oh yeah, he should be a hero, it's like, okay, we need another evil clone, so we got Spider Side, who's like even more extreme, and that was really fucking dumb.
Yeah, still have a move.
Didn't really understand how the good start, but then got screwed over.
Yeah.
Kane was, what the fuck is going on with him? Then the fighty got a costume more akin to the Scarlet Spider and became the hero as opposed to just whatever the hell he was.
I mean, it basically brought Kane back after he'd been effectively dead for 15 years.
And missing one scene of Clone Saga ain't appealing to me.
With every fight, my power grows.
And that's him.